you guys are doing really well. I am back with another video. In this video, I am going to teach you the concept of light and darks. Okay. First of all you have to centralize your paper. I have centralized my paper before making this video. You guys can check my videos for this process. Okay, so I have centralized and I made a circle. Okay. I have just marked the portion that I'm going to make lighter, and I have marked the portions that I'm going to make darker, just for the better understanding. Here you guys can see light is throwing over the object, and somewhere object is making the shadow. Okay, the shadow is always considered to be the darker one as compared to the whole picture. Okay, the thing that you are going to draw, you always have to consider the shadow darker in the darkest form. If you will not do so, it will not appear like a shadow. It will appear like something like extra marks or something like extra patches. It will not make the effect of shadow. So the portion I have tried to enter the light in my object is, here I tried to place an object. I couldn't find something better than this, so I have decided to place a nail paint. I have marked the point from where the light entering, and I have marked another point where the light leaving. You guys can see the light entering is the lightest one, and I have marked that as light entering. You always have to start as the lightest one, and other side is the darkest one. Let's get back toward our object. So I have decided to place my camera on different angles. Always keep in mind, whenever light enters into an object, it creates a lightest effect. Okay, and then it makes a little darker, and then it becomes the darkest, and whenever light leaves the object, it gets lighter again. So what you have to do is, you have to do the light entering points, and then you have to lighten them. Between them you have to create a lightest effect, neither white nor black. You have to turn it gray. Okay, and then in between both of them you are going to add the blackest among all. You are going to add the charcoal black. You guys can dust it off at the end, but I'm gonna use this as shadow. One more important thing that I want to mention is, it's totally okay to use fingers even in your videos, but I was wearing gloves just to prevent my hands. I was not using my fingers, but in my daily routine, whenever I do art, I just tried my best to use my fingers, because there is nothing more better than fingers. Fingers blend everything more better than brushes and everything else. Yeah, there is another option. You guys can use cotton buds. That also acts like fingers, but the main problem that happens with cotton buds is that are not able to erase. So it's always better to use your fingers. You guys always can use an extra piece of fabric and a piece of foam just to merge the things. Okay, but it's always better to use fingers. As you guys know, it's always better to merge things just to make them unite and uniform. We always merge things, but sometimes we just lost their sharpness and the real effect that they have created. So I'm just trying to refresh it with white. I'm adding more whites just to create the gray effect. Whenever light leaves, we always have to create some boundary. Okay, because I have chosen the darker ones as a background, I've chosen black ones. That's why it was difficult for me to show the point. Dusting the rest of the material that is creating mess. Here I'm marking the darker points once again just to make them more sharper. So in the video some things appear more sharp. I was just saying this in real, it was totally okay, but in video it was not appearing okay, so I have tried my best to make it more good and good for the video. The membrane of anything, let's consider the membrane of our ball or something like our object. Let's call it a ball. Okay, you guys call it anything. I will better call this a ball. So the membrane of the ball, it always have some rules. The membrane of anything, whenever light enters, it creates a light effect, then it creates a darker one, then it creates a light effect at the center, almost center. Whenever you place your object in front of the camera and you will turn on the light, either it's flashlight or you are going to make a video, you guys can perform this experiment at your home. It will create the lightest part in front of the camera or from the light wherever it enters. So the point where light enters, it makes the lightest part, and whenever light leaves, it creates the darker ones, and that it creates white again. So here I'm adding the blue tones, and I will add the yellow and red ones too, because there are always few things like sky or a sunset or any other thing that reflects the light. So let's consider we have objects too around us. As I have mentioned earlier that there are lots of different colors that are here and there. So you guys are going to add some reflection of different colors to make it more natural. Blend using the fingers. The best way to blend anything is a finger, but whenever you are doing it professionally, don't do this in front of camera. Here my purpose is teaching, that's why I'm making my students comfortable with me. Add some different colors and blend them on. Keep doing that. Due to blending, almost all the black color vanished. So here I'm adding it again. Adding some more of white. Blend it well and don't leave patches. Mark all the fine corners. Here I am adding white again. Some more of blacks. Blend them well. Another fine line. Well, don't leave patches. have liked my video, please like and subscribe. Here is the final look. I hope you guys have enjoyed and you have learned a lot with me. We'll meet you again in next video. Ta-da, bye bye.